Alright friends, welcome to the Epoch SMP. Oh guys, I'm sorry, this series has gotten just out of hand. Like since the last episode, so much has happened that I don't even know like what to show you guys anymore. And has kind of like reminded me that like the SMP experience is something I'm so new to and I just didn't really understand how to make videos. So let me just say up front that moving forward, SMP videos will be adventure-based with friends only. There won't be any like build updates or anything like that unless like something really cool gets built. But for the most part, it's just going to be like, oh, hello, buddy. It's just going to be like, hey, let's go on this adventure with some friends because, yeah, things. I mean, we're at the end game. We're at the end game. Like, we have everything we need. Like, we've got netherite and everything is maxed out. Like, all my stuff is maxed, enchantments and all that stuff. And just so much happened. And yeah, so let's just get started on some like what I've been up to. So the mine has changed a ton, which made a lot of these enchantments possible. So me and Jammy Cats opened this out and we opened this out. And I spent a lot of time working on my zombie mob farm down here. And I had this idea where I wanted to make one that was exposed. And so I dug it all out and we used the amethyst cave we found and some villagers I got out of here. Yeah, there's just so much to go over. Sunny, how's it going? Oh, slimes. Slimes is like a huge problem down here. Like, they're just a huge problem in general. They're very annoying. Hold on, let me take care of these guys real quick. Okay. So this place, so as you can see, I can now see the entire zombie spawn. And because this is tinted glass, can you not? Because this is tinted glass, we can actually watch the zombies go through their water trail, get shot up into the zombie lift, and then fall down through the hole here. And then we just come here and just absolutely wreck on them and get all the XP. And so when villagers were coming out, I would let them out. I named this zombie, and then I would zombify and heal them again and again and again until I got all the villagers I needed to basically make the kind of armor that I wanted to have. So these villagers are just like crazy OP. You know, almost all of them have been zombified several times. So like we can see here, you know, 1 rotten flesh for 1 emerald. So I can get infinite emeralds and things like that now, which is fantastic. And yeah, we built like a little prison for them because I am a pillager. People have opened up a bunch of shops. I opened up shops. Jammy Cats and I went to the nether, we got blaze rods, we started selling in chests. I've got in chests like everywhere. I've made so many of those things, but we were selling those for 5 diamond a piece. We were selling mending books for 5 diamonds each, and I've got tons and tons of diamonds. This is our new enchanting room down here. I really like the way this came out with the floating crystal and stuff like that. It does look kind of just like magical. So we can hear the zombies like shooting up and coming down over here. So yeah, this is the zombifier room. This is Sunny. He's our guard cat. He will literally rip you to shreds if you are not his dad. And so I just leave him here because he's guarding all the zombies and keeping them in check. And so we also have an infinite lava source that I set up here. We've got all the lava we could ever need. Yeah, just too much has happened. Like, just way too much. Let's head topside for a second. Okay, so talking about opening a base. Business has been good. Now, I've been shopping a lot, so I actually had like multiple stacks of 64. This is the block Jammy Cats one in the Halloween special. But yeah, we have so much diamond, and the only thing we need diamond at this point in the game is just trading. So I do have some trades that I've been doing lately, which is getting a lot of pillager banners from somebody who set up a pillager raid farm. We have that. We have Stoic, who went around and put these jack-o'-lantern scarecrows all over everybody's bases everywhere. I'm just going to leave them. I found another skeleton horse, so I've got him tied up over here now. But yeah, this is our shop. I'm going to show you the shop. So we've got this nice little entrance. Somebody's going around putting cake all over the place, so we got just cake everywhere. This is going to be a map room, which I'm going to be working on very shortly here. This is Jammy Cat's Amethyst Farm room, and somebody put some cake in there. And then this was my shop, and so people could come here and buy mending books for 5 and end chests for 5. And so just because See, that's the thing with the SMP. You get to the end game so quickly that it literally just becomes about building at this point. So building in group adventures. And I think that's kind of the only content that I'll have coming out for this particular SMP. It's just like building and group adventure stuff. No more just daily updates or weekly updates unless there's actually something happening. But something is about to happen. It's going to happen right there. And that's going to be our major build of this area, which is the Pillager Castle. So I got inspiration from this video I recently saw, which I will link when I build it. But I have like an idea to put my own little twist on it to make it a huge Pillager Castle. So you'll come up here. There'll be this walk path. You'll go up a little higher, and then the actual castle itself will be here. And it's going to have lava pouring out of it. It's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait to get started building on that. And then I'm going to build a massive fence around this entire perimeter and then terraform this entire thing so that it is 100% a pillager outpost build. So once that's done, then we'll kind of see what we want to do on here. It's just so strange. I love seeing everyone's builds. It's just very, very strange of being like, well, if we're all progressing the game so quickly, then what are we doing? But I think that's the mindset I'm trying to shift into, is we're just building. So if you look over here, you could see we're building in survival. I guess that's the thing, is like, we could have made this a creative world and everyone was just building like crazy stuff right off the top. But because we have to barter and trade with each other, then there's still this like need to go mining, need to do resource gathering, that kind of stuff, which keeps the SMP interesting. But if you're wondering how I got this Totem of Undying, I didn't beat anything. I didn't do anything. I traded for a diamond at the Totem of Undying shop. So let's go take a look at that. I believe Queen opened this, if I'm not mistaken, even though it's really close to Stoic's like massive, just amazing build over here, which more cake all around. But yeah, that's another thing that like I'm really trying to wrap my head around, is like, oh, I need Totems of Undying. No problem. I can get 69 of them right now with a stack of diamond if I want it, because they're one apiece. All of this is me. I bought all of these. And there's just like tons of them in here. Like, so because they have a farm, so they can just farm all these things. But yeah, and I know Stoic's selling like wool. He's farming wool and things like that. And then, like I said, Jammy Cats and I, we've got our own little farms over there, which we're hopping like crazy. But now that people are kind of geared up and set up, we're not really seeing that many sales anymore, which I think is the nature of this too, is that you kind of have to shift what you're selling and what you're doing from time to time to stay relevant. Okay, so spawn has changed a lot too. I really like this. Whoever did this is like super cool. I love that you would spawn here and you'd have a couple things to kind of get set back up. You'd have access to your in chests, so anything you had in there. Yeah. And then speaking of adventure episodes, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but me, Stoic, and Lady Edith recently went on an adventure and raided an ocean monument. Stoic has that video. I'll try to link it here. If not, check the description below. Check that video out. It was a ton of fun. It was kind of like just ridiculousness, but we had a blast doing it. So, but I want to show you guys the Nether. The Nether's changed so much. Like, what is this? What color am I? Purple. Okay. Yeah, like, this is just so crazy to me. I hear gas too. Like, I don't know if they're above us or what. And I also don't know what the whole wool thing is. Maybe that prevents spawns or something, but it's just so weird. It's weird. And then do these represent... Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know if these things represent something. Like, do they mean something? And then there's like this little path down here. I'm sure that goes somewhere. I lost my nether portal. It got dug up, so I guess it was interfering with somebody and they just removed it. But yeah, I mean, this place is crazy. So pretty much anything you could want in the game at this point, you can just buy. Like, other than Elytra, I don't know if anyone's actually beaten the dragon and found an end city and started an Elytra shop, but other than that, I feel like, yeah, if you want something, you could just go buy it, and now it's just a matter of build and trade. So that's what I am trying to focus on, and also setting up some adventures. So Jammy Cats and I are going to go on an exploration adventure next week, so look forward to that. And I'm hoping by next week Friday there'll be something at least started here, so you can begin to see the Pillager Castle. Plus, I want to turn our initial cave into a lush cave. I have a lot of things I want to do here, so it's not like I'm giving up or not wanting to spend as much time on the SMP. It's just I had to shift my mindset of how this whole thing works and what it looks like. So, but guys, hopefully you're enjoying the content. Let me know in the description below, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next episode of Mining Positivity. Bye, friends.